All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Sk8 the Infinity, Season 1, Episode 8. The boys have broken up.
They've had a falling out.
Yep.
And apparently this has been going on with these skateboarders for a while, as far as boys just trying to figure out how to grow up into this passion together. And yet that's not easy to do.
Turns out those adults really like breaking up the happiness of youth.
That's true.
So,
just fight against them and, go down your courses and
even if
collude with and bad Adams.
Yeah. right. Adam's just trying to,
reconnect with his childhood passion.
That's, exactly. Bribing police officers and things like that.
Yeah.
Who hasn't,
Yeah, exactly. Right. Now, as we get to know more of Adam and we see that he's got this little empire of glass that he's constructed around him while he plays in his kiddie pool,
Oh, yeah.
That's been
had
the water forcibly removed for
Yeah. I can't wait for Adam to then be like, oh, okay, my right-hand man gets arrested or whatever, right? He takes the legal bullet for me.
Yeah.
And then he gets another right-hand man, and they, one, are not as nearly as dedicated, but two, they don't put up with your shit.
Well, see, that's the thing. He's not going to get one, but he's going after Longa because Longa's what he always wanted.
Right.
And he apparently over-indexed really hard on a misinterpreted interaction through his past.
Right.
And who knows if there's more to it, obviously.
Yeah.
But
we saw the critical bits.
And we'll have to see how this falls out here. Unless he can wash S in a specific way as this was the one that had all the criminal element through it. But I have this other one that I've been building over here.
Right.
And it's completely above board and it's completely set up so that in perpetuity there'll be no issues with it. I could see some fun dynamics here in that the tournament is not just we're going to keep going down S over and over again, but it's we've
what kind of extra spice
we've got a
new
course or something that everyone will have to learn.
But I want to see Joe and Cherry Blossom go up against Adam. Now, with it being a tournament, I don't know how that'll work, but I want to see them potentially, throw Adam for a loop.
It'd be very easy to set it up in brackets where you have one of them face off with him in round one, then the other person being in the same bracket subsection, and then they meet him in round two.
Yeah.
And then eventually in round 3 or 4. So we just have Adam feel like the main character carving his way through every named side character.
I can see it. Adam goes to do the love hug against Joe, and Joe's like, okay,
boom. Just big dicks his way through the whole thing.
I'm bigger than you, sorry.
I don't think we're gonna get an unconventional result.
No, I don't think so.
I think we're gonna lean as hard into convention as we can.
Oh yeah, and it'll be great. And Longa and Adam will face each other in the finals. Absolutely.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Oh my.
Where's this?
I truly believed I had found
More backstory.
Oh,
the beginning of this.
Fateful...
It was worth loving you. Join me. Let's go away. World meant only for us!
No!
Oh, shit.
So the rumors about him were true after all. Why are you doing something like this?
I truly had my hopes up this time. Isn't there someone made for me? When will I ever find my Eve?
Whoa.
You got problems, my guy.
There was a fourth. And they might, never walk again, or...
Oh, sure. And Adam probably still doesn't think he did anything wrong. And the thing is, it's not just his fault, right? Both people being reckless and all that stuff, but...
Well, yeah, I if someone is, willing to go and do something like that, obviously... Someone could be so persuasive that they convince them to do something stupid.
Right.
But
and the fact that Joe and Cherry so quickly were able to be like, Adam, what the hell? What were you thinking? They Like, it's that when you're that competent, you're able to tell all the little things that probably would have had to go on, you know?
Right.
Like, this guy's done this track before. He wouldn't have messed up on this like that unless, you know.
Look who's in the first group. I mean, if he was Shadow.
Okay.
Facing Adam up front. I'll get there.
Gotcha.
In the top 2 of your group, you'll be able to move on to the main tournament.
Cool. Okay.
I thought Reki would be with you, but I guess he decided not to enter the race after all.
He's not. What happened?
I bet he's just being a wiener about Adam.
In a way.
You can't just ignore this, right?
Skating alongside you.
And I won't be taken out easily.
Taken out?
Yeah.
You're not that dumb.
Sweetie Love's not dumb. Always fall hopelessly in love with my skating partners.
You what?
What?
Oh, at times it may feel a little rough.
The pulse.
It's just love in a different form.
Oh.
This is for your own good. I hope you understand that we aren't doing this because we're angry with you, I know, Sk8.
We're doing it because we love you so much.
I'm grateful to you, aunties. Thank you for loving me.
Wow.
Okay.
With all of them.
No thanks.
This battle isn't gonna last long.
Tap dancing on his board.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I didn't realize there was this big a gap.
No, you just need to take top 2.
Yet, but when you do, that's when I will fall for you.
Okay.
Joe has to win first place.
Oh.
We gotta take out that noob.
What?
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
So we got some collusion going on here to mess with Longa. Well.
Okay.
You haven't seen anything like this before, have you?
Someone's not playing fair.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Oh, well, have fun trying to get him now, yeah. God, his legend is gonna grow.
Nice.
No way. Looks like you don't need my assistance after all.
You won't get away from me.
That's cute, but no. Any other time I've skated like this, my heart always pounded so loud.
Yeah.
But he didn't care.
Reki.
Oh.
How lovely.
Oh.
You're way too good for this, and I understand how you feel. That's why you should work with me.
The music.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 minutes exactly.
Easy.
Who's in the lead?
Yeah, do you even have to ask? Yeah.
Carla, type long.
Okay, Master. Type long.
No way.
Yes.
It transforms.
Transforms. Let's go.
He's focused on beating Adam's time.
Oh, he's making a statement.
Carla, report.
4 minutes exactly.
He matched it. Okay, all right.
It's time for the main event!
Yeah, let's go, Shadow.
Yeah.
Even at my slowest, I'm still crushing you punks.
Did she come though?
Did I end up in Shadow's group?
Did she come to watch?
I don't think.
I'm gonna feel stupid when I'm the only one crossing the finish line.
Oh, mystery guy from the opening.
No, it's
I don't think I've ever seen that guy. Is that Reki?
No way is it Reki.
No, it's Tadashi.
Oh, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yes. Yes.
I love it.
Wild card? Look how fast he's going.
Oh my
Fantastic.
God. What? No.
His registered name is Snake.
Snake.
Okay.
Oh, Adam and the snake.
Yeah.
I love it.
Time.
3 minutes 58 seconds.
That's a new record.
Oh my God.
Time. Okay, I give up. Who the hell is that dude?
I love it.
What is the meaning of this? You have deliberately disobeyed me. Answer me!
Whoa.
I have no opinion here whatsoever.
I've been dying to race against you.
Oh.
And if I win, I want you to step away from skateboarding.
Whoa.
I realize it's been quite some time, but
Yeah.
don't forget I'm the one who taught you how to skate.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh.
Worm! Why would you bring that up now?
I am going to win this race.
Whoa.
A dog is never allowed to disobey his owner. And if he does, then he gets broken.
God, okay.
I love that as a development.
So much for a conventional tournament arc.
Yeah. No, every tournament needs a dark horse. We just thought it was Lunga, and it's not.
Yo, Lunga.
Yeah.
Last night?
Yeah.
Hey, Reki.
Uh-huh.
How's it going? Guess what? First round's done.
Great.
Yeah. Oh. The ability to see the reflection, but he can't see yours. And
This is the absolute worst.
Yep.
Wow, you really are a drama queen. Nothing's ever just mad to you. It's always the worst. To be honest, you actually do have some level of cool when you're skating.
Oh.
That said, I don't know what's up with you lately, but oof.
Sometimes I just feel down, that's all.
The line delivery.
That's why I quit. I knew I didn't really have the talent.
So what led you to crafting shoes?
Because I wanted to be involved in track. So many amazing athletes rely on my product as a dream come true.
That is amazing.
It was always there. It was always right there.
It's because of you that we were finally able to arrest Mr. Takano.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
And trust me, it's not over yet. I will nail Mr. Shindo. He's not going to get away with a false testimony.
Tell me we'll be okay. If you were found guilty, then our lives will be ruined.
Everything's fine. Do my sweet aunties think I'd let them down so? You have done nothing but shower me with love for my entire life. I've already prepared a sacrificial lamb.
Oh. Oh. Oh my God. He's crazy good.
It's like he automatically assumes everyone's his enemy. He doesn't
Yeah.
even give anyone the chance to get to know him. How do you know he does that? It's just a hunch.
Can't believe I was fool enough to ask you.
Why are you complaining when it was one of my hunches that found your lost wallet on our social studies trip back in
What?
the day?
What?
Led us to a random restaurant in LA. Well, what about the bar in Paris?
Oh my God.
They're such an old couple.
Yeah. And as rich as he is, he uses his like power to charge his board.
Feeling something happened between him and Longa.
They need to put on their big boy panties and make up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's not my order.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey, Joe.
The main tournament starts today. You coming?
I didn't enter.
I didn't ask
Wasn't my
that.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Come on.
belong there. I'm starting to accept that.
You don't want to end up alone.
Yeah. It's really not about the skating. It's about the people.
Nothing. The food's good.
I actually had a lot of fun making it.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh,
Of course.
he's opening up. He's opening up.
It, be sunny tomorrow.
What?
It's happening. He's asking my opinion on adult weather predictions. He wants to discuss his feelings, doesn't he?
Oh!
Should I tell him, Oliver?
Ah!
You okay?
I must remain calm.
She's wonderful.
Teenage boys are so afraid of feelings.
Kinda screwed up big time.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
someone's avoiding me.
Oh, oh.
You keep misunderstanding each other, but it doesn't mean anyone is truly wrong.
Definitely my fault for breaking a promise.
Oh. No, it's okay.
But the only thing that will make this right is being honest about your feelings.
Yeah.
You like this person, right?
Yeah.
Those are the emotions you should share.
That's embarrassing.
It's the only sure way to help you regain trust. Show her she's a lucky girl.
What girl?
Huh?
Still applies. Don't worry.
Yes.
Reki will come out tonight.
Run and Reki will come out tonight. I can't with this show. I can't. I know it's a dub, but like, I can't. Doesn't mean anything, but you know.
Yeah.
Come on, come on!
Dude. Big boy panties.
You seen Reki? He around?
Nope.
Ah. Yes. Here he is.
Bitches and bros and non-binary ho.
Ah! Ah!
Are you all ready to discover the truth?
Ah!
Which one among us loves skating the most?
Oh my God! Yes.
Skating God's blessing.
Oh!
Incredible.
You're all dying to know who it is.
Oh yes, yes.
How excited you are! I wonder who our first challenger will be. Shadow!
Oh man!
Did you see Snow? He had that killer race. Right on me.
They're all considered the best skaters out here.
And then other guy.
I'm the only one who
Right.
isn't amazing.
Yeah.
Here they come! Shadow's in the front!
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
Cool.
Shadow gets an easy
actually
win.
might win.
Yeah.
He's so fast. Even faster than when we raced.
Imagine if Shadow actually won the tournament somehow.
Yeah. He's got big buggy energy.
Right.
This is my buggy ball, you know?
Yeah.
Shadow wins the round! I'm falling for you, Daddy!
Ah, yeah, Daddy!
We're both watching the same race, sweetie.
Yeah.
On to the next beat. Who shall be the happy couple?
Oh.
Oh, Snow!
Oh.
My heart is pounding with envy. Lucky contestants get to skate behind that act.
Wow.
Oh my God, I hope it's me. And the lucky opponent is... Whatever.
It's Joe.
Yep, because Joe can't go up against Adam.
Yeah.
He'd smother that love hug.
Yep.
I've never raced against Joe in something so important. I wonder if he'll be harder on me this time.
In case there was any doubt in your mind,
Yeah.
skaters are idiots.
Oh.
Huh, sure.
One slip and we've got nightmare injuries. We
Yeah.
just can't stay away.
Yeah.
I like it.
Pretty stupid to get wrapped up in this.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a thrill junkie.
Which is what makes me such an idiot.
Yeah.
This is nothing but a competition to crown the biggest moron.
Wow. Fun. Damn.
Black
Stupid
muscles.
love of skateboarding colors our entire world. Fuels our friendships, emotions, problems, everything.
Everything. Wow.
Anyway, I've got someone I need to punch, so maybe he'll wake up.
Wait.
Wow.
Which means I gotta win this race.
Were those non-round wheels?
I have no idea how the physics of that work, but you know what?
I'm all for style, but
Just wait till they get to the next corner. Both of them are strategizing how to pull ahead. They're gonna try something crazy.
Okay. Take the outside, or are you gonna
Just
leap
go
He's
over
gonna
it?
leap over it. He won't be able to turn though.
Whoa, that's way too fast.
Does that guy have a death wish?
He's gonna hit the side and just go all the way around it. No way.
Woo!
No!
What? What?
He made a turn on that rock and picked up more speed.
That hurt him. Like that would have.
That looks so impossible.
Only a bronzed pile of muscle can do that.
Yeah.
Amazing. How is he this good?
He's figuring out how to skate using strength.
Oh my God.
I love it. We got some EPO muscles engage.
Episode fell a little short. Is there an end credit scene?
Maybe?
Nope.
No. All right.
Okay.
I also like that bit from Joe of just, hey, skateboarders are all idiots.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
But now this little like place where they where they practice, that's actually like a space of them not only bonding but like having like actual connection and history there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We know a lot more about Tadashi now. He is a full character now.
Yeah.
He's not just a side character that's there to accentuate an aspect of Adam. He was the one that taught him how to skate.
Which makes so much sense because,
my God.
because Adam being this good, like they brought up with Longa, that it's not just that, you know, he dedicated so much time to it, but that it was that, no. Since walk, he was doing this, and he was also being taught by someone who was very good.
Well,
right?
Snowboarding, but yes.
Right, for snowboarding.
Yes.
And so it would be the same thing with Adam, right? He wouldn't be able to get this crazy good unless he was spending a lot of time on it, which would be difficult with the kind of family oversight that he had.
Yeah.
And also was getting taught by someone very good. And so there you go.
But now we fully understand what the context was for this. There was a pool that was very clearly not intended for skateboarding.
Right.
And it was just drained because, had no reason to be used, basically. Right. He's a rich person on a massive estate, and there's just a spot that they could go to, probably, off alone with no one really caring, because obviously big estate, big place, and what have you, and he could just do whatever. And they grew up together. As even young kids, being on their on Adam's family's property.
Right.
Or let's call him by his name now. I know Sk8. Because we're starting to see the claws of the aunties, how deep they are into him. Not just in that there was a unique position with what happened to his dad, because he's not in the picture right now.
Nope.
Which I think might be implying some things, maybe.
And I mean, hey. Okay.
I mean, we'll get to see if there's a twist reveal, like Adam was used by the aunties to kill his dad or something,
or Adam maybe made his own little decision that there should be an accident.
Yeah. Who's to say?
Yeah.
But the idea that him and Tadashi bonded over this, Tadashi taught him. Everything.
Right.
Is fun, because then it builds up the tournament of, wait, we don't have a foregone conclusion as to who's going to win this.
Right, exactly.
There's many people right now that all have a reason, not just why winning would be impactful from a storytelling perspective, from their own character's emotional kind of point of view and stuff.
Right, because having it be something where it's just about, Longa and then Adam and things like that, and will Longa be able to figure things out because, Adam's dangerous, all that stuff.
Sure.
That's too one note.
Right.
And so what we end up having is that basically Adam has assessed or attributed Longa to being the one who can basically fulfill his emotional need.
Yes.
Right? Okay, Adam has all his issues and all that stuff, but... Ideally, you want something where, in your tournament arc, everyone is getting their character growth.
Right.
But with how Adam is, we don't want that to be put on Longa, because that is not his burden to take care of. Right?
So in a lot of ways, this dark horse coming in being like...
It's perfect.
I'll take your burden, Adam.
Yeah, exactly, because now it's
I'll crush you.
Right.
And I'll win so that you put this down forever. It's
right.
Yeah,
like that quickly... Like, Adam's conflict in the tournament quickly became my favorite part of the tournament.
Right.
Which is not what I was expecting going into this, right? Because it's just going to be Adam's the fantastic, flamboyant villain, with an excellent taste for showmanship.
Until the very end, and it'll be him and Longa, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah. But now it's no. Longa's going to have whatever happens with him, right? And that by extension also makes us more invested in the situation with Longa.
Matches,
because... the way that his character growth is going to happen won't just be shackled to racing with Adam or something like that, right? And Reki's already here, even though he's not making it known and all that stuff.
I love that.
Awesome. Like this, great.
Yeah. So let's go through the Tadashi stuff here. It's not just that he was raised with Adam, or I know Sk8. Let's start using that because in a lot of ways there's something sad about the idea that he's cast the name away. Because of how much hurt and abuse there was in the family, it makes sense that he would fall fully into this persona to kind of escape from that. So then, as he grows up, he becomes not just better at this in general.
Sure.
He gets so good at this, to the point that he ends up kind of seeking... basically those that would dance with him on this road,
this razor's edge,
this razor's edge, this spiraling downhill, as either his own coping mechanism for the lack of intimacy he feels with his family, or maybe the loss of the relationship with Tadashi because of the skateboard incident. So now he's trying to find his replacement for Tadashi through all these moments here. And he ends up luring or convincing someone to go on this course with him that's really dangerous.
Yep.
And it's not even really a course. It's just hey, hey, there's this place I found that, you know, you could skate through, but it has like an actual death-defying corner that full on like sends someone careening down like a 30 or 40 foot drop, probably breaking his legs.
Oh yeah,
like most likely, like
they're lucky
almost killing him.
That kid survived.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And
that's also where the sundering of Adam and, or Inosuke Joe and our sexy boy, and Cherry Blossom.
So on the whole idea of, you know, Inosuke and Adam, I like that we only really, you know, fully got his name here because this feels like a Batman situation versus Bruce Wayne, where it's the, you know, yes, this will be the mask that I put on and all that stuff.
Oh,
but it's
which one's actually the mask, right?
Yeah, which one's actually the mask, right?
Right.
And
well, they're both the mask then.
No, I think Inosuke is 100% the mask.
Well,
and that Adam is the real him, and that's where that's why he needs it so much. You know.
So can I go with you on where I think it's true that you could say that of the two of them, if we're in a zero sum, like there's only these two options here, which one is more close to him?
Right.
Adam is absolutely more close to him. But I don't think it's actually truly him either.
Right.
I think that the sad part about this is that he's so lost in the world of masks that Inosuke isn't even really alive anymore.
Right.
Like that's just
he needs a third him.
That's just a husk that's being like mitted, like puppeted.
A little puppet that's, you know,
by
doing
the
the
aunties.
dance. Yeah.
By the aunties. And he genuinely is doing this for their affection because of how warped his view of love is.
Sure.
So, mask. 2, Adam is actually a gigantic peacocking display trying to attract his Eve so that he can find that feeling of love. But the only way he knows how to do it is through the abuse way that he suffered through them. So it's also still a cry for help in saying like, please love me. Please someone find me in this place here. But actually deep down, I think even beneath that is a boy that never was able to grow up and is still stuck basically crying for love because they feel like they never got it, or the ones that they did get it from betrayed them.
Right.
So they can't trust the actual real love that there was there.
Yep.
And so...
Well, and that's where, to you know, springboard off that even more, that's where the whole thing with Tadashi being like, hey, give up skateboarding. That's not a thing that he's doing because, like, oh, this is bad for the company or the family or the whatever.
No.
It's actually because he has correctly determined that is what would be best for you.
Yes.
Because it's time to put Adam away. He was what you needed.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. You don't need him anymore.
No.
So put that aside. Let's discover the new you, right?
Right.
And you know, I need to do it in this way in order to reach you.
Well, right. If I don't do it this way, you will actually crash and burn, and
sure,
you will get put into the bin, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of thing of where I think there's a little bit of urgency involved with this here. It is a little bit to try and save him because, yes, if we keep going down this course, even the servants at the estate are like, oh shit, it's going down. Like we don't have a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is mirroring in a lot of ways what was going on with the boys in the trio being like, he's like, why are you racing like that? I was like, I don't have enough time. I'm going to be going to America. Going to America is happening again, basically. And that his whole, you know, diet member position and everything is in jeopardy because he's committed crimes that are about to be found out.
Unveiled,
or at the very least, evidence will be attached to them so that someone can form a case against him.
And even if Tadashi ends up taking the fall for him, then while you escaped the immediate consequences, then you're in a situation where you're by yourself, and he's been the one who's been helping rein him in / make sure that, you know, everything's going sort of okay.
Yeah.
And so you won't have that anymore. You won't have the safety rails, and then you're going to go over the edge of that sharp turn.
Right.
Because
it's a sad thing where for Tadashi's feelings, because we don't really know them overtly. We have to infer some things through extrapolation.
Yep.
That he's been around Adam all this time. Adam doesn't have anything necessarily extreme on him yet. there is a very real possibility that they're both in cahoots for potentially something really dark. And that's why he's actually able to hold a true control over him from like a
rather than just you feel bad about how
exactly.
things went back then, and
right.
so now I'll be mean to you.
Exactly.
You know?
We don't know the full details of that, and
sure.
we could get more into that. But let's just assume right now that it's just the emotional side of things here. If it's just that, Tadashi sticking around is his own choice.
Right.
That means he cares about Inosuke. He cares about him.
Yep. He's probably the only person that genuinely cares about him.
Right. And because he feels not just the connection of time, like they've spent so much time together, but he knows intimately the position that Inosuke is in. He sees that if he's out of the picture, this delicate
it falls
Empire
apart.
glass completely shatters.
Yep.
And so he would rather prop up this false mask in assistance to him than watch him burn out in a blaze of stupid glory.
Right.
You know?
It's that whole point of it. Where does being supportive, right? Where does the supporting turn into enabling?
Yeah.
And this is where he's basically like, okay,
I'm not enabling you anymore.
I'm not enabling you anymore. And so but because I'm about to be locked away or whatever, because you're going to make me take the fall, I have to do this now. Like it's a you know, we're up against the wire.
You pushed me against the wall, to use some terminology to make it more intense and spicy.
You cabe-donned me. And
you cabe-donned me in a way that I didn't like, so I'm going to remind you that this dog has teeth.
All the terminology.
The terminology
Who's on top? Do you think Reki's going to come out like... and then of course
bitches and bros and non-binary hoes.
God,
this dub is eating its
so
lunch
good
right now.
I gotta say,
God,
I gotta say, I didn't fully believe Adam's showmanship until that introduction, because up until then it's sort of just the hey everyone look at me, aren't I awesome? But no, that was actually good crowd work.
That was
that was fantastic.
That was genuinely amazing.
Like
the way he's like tantalizingly like pulling from.
And like I hope it's me. Like that's.
Oh God, who gets to follow behind this act?
Right.
This act. Like we know what other 3-letter word he was thinking of.
You missed your calling as like a TV show host. Like you would be fantastic. You'd be a sensation. You know. But
you wouldn't have to wear a mask. You have blue hair and red eyes. Like you I'm just imagining him doing like a Conan O'Brien, like
he'd be amazing.
He'd be incredible. But no, you're just a scared little boy. You're just a scared, sad little boy that doesn't want to get his heart broken again.
But unfortunately, he's not a little boy anymore, and so now all the things that he does have way bigger consequences.
Yeah, and that's where in a lot of ways I don't have as much empathy for you because you are a menace.
Yeah.
You're a menace.
Yep.
You're a predator. You're a scary you're a scary, powerful person that is using that power for your own selfish little ego.
And that's why I'm going to bring up the other character that I thought was an absolute gem this episode.
Oh, yes. Go.
Joe was fantastic.
Joe.
So, okay.
God.
Teens having teen drama. Makes sense. They're teens. They don't know how to do the feeling talk stuff. They don't do the good of the talk and the language, right?
Nope.
So
Let's
then,
get the other like dumbass, but no, he's actually the Buddha of
we
the group.
have other adults in this group, and they see what's going on, and so he then goes to each of them at the different times and is like, hey, let's talk, and he's not like overbearing or anything like that, right? He just meets them where they're at, and it's awesome. And so the fact that then he's the one to race Longa here,
right?
Fantastic. Excellent choice, right? Like that's so good.
And he's gonna show them that in a lot of ways, this is how stupid we all are. So maybe reflect a little bit and use my stupidity here as I do something that probably like potentially permanently hurt my ankle. just so that I could have a chance to knock some sense into anybody else that I, come up against.
Right.
Because, he's also thinking of facing Adam.
Yep.
Does he have a chance? Yeah. But is he going to? No. But that move right there, that's basically how crazy some of y'all look from the outside to everybody else.
And while it's totally possible, it's totally natural to have the response of, holy shit, that's so cool. How did he do that? That is wild. It's also and then I'm going to go back to my regular job at an Italian restaurant, making food and Ow. Yeah.
Ow.
Right. Exactly. I'm going to need a knee replacement, in 10 years, right? Like, that kind of deal. But
there's something to be said for talking about it from the standpoint that they're all just thrill-seeking, junkies,
Yeah.
And yet, bringing this all back to relationships, like, if you have somebody that just loves the adventure and the thrill of being risky with things and having fun in life with things not being as samey as simple and safe or what have you, you can have a great relationship with those people. If you match on that kind of stuff, oh my gosh,
it's fantastic.
It's just fantastic.
Yeah.
But if you start to realize that you were actually only slightly aligned, but over the course of time, because you didn't communicate boundaries, that magnifies over time. But because you move so fast, it magnifies even quicker.
Right.
You can really, without realizing it, because you're so used to barreling down this racetrack of life together, looking forward, you can every once in a while flick over and be like, wait, where'd you go?
Right, that's why you need to constantly realign.
And that was Joe's message, was you don't want to end up alone. Yeah. I don't think he was saying basically that you don't want to end up in a space where there's nobody that cares about you, because that's obviously part of it. But I think what he's saying is that when you're going to go and commit yourself to this thing, do it with somebody else that can match you. He's basically saying, I understand Adam's pain because he could do this with somebody else if he wanted to, but that would require him being vulnerable. That would require him to actually take off all the masks.
Right.
And Reki and Longa had basically the closest thing to the adults come in and basically go, hey, take off the masks. It's okay. We even had the mom literally go, just share your honest feelings with her. And just huh?
Yeah.
I loved that so much because mom in that moment just had her son come out to her. Had her moment and just was like,
and Longa didn't even realize it.
Longa didn't even realize it at all. And with her amount of internalized hyper analysis of I'm someone that has ended up in a very unfortunate position where the person I love is no longer with me, so I'm trying to juggle all the different things.
And teenage boys are
be really nice to do with two people, but you know what? I'm gonna put my all into this, because you know what? At least I have him, and I can lean on him. I can allow this connection to be my other person that allows me to then channel that and then give it all to him. And
the dub really is so good when she's just
so good.
Teenage boys really are so scared of feelings. There was specific history and experiences that were being called up for that line delivery. That was amazing.
I also think in a lot of ways, because we're watching this in a dub, there's going to be a lot of lines where we're going to over-index on something that probably was taken a little bit liberally in the translation side of things.
Yeah.
But I do think that in a lot of ways, scenes like the mom having her thoughts in her head are actually where dubs are the best because there's no lip flaps.
Yeah, so they can
so she can go all the way. And in some ways, I'm now curious what the Japanese equivalent of that bit was.
Oh, sure.
Or all of her internal monologue stuff, because it could be just as frantic and frenetic.
Well, and also,
but it might be in a different way,
I totally think you're right, and this is a different kind of point, but I love so much in anime. You'll have the teens that are really cool. You'll have the adults that are so cool.
Oh yeah.
But give me more neurotic adults.
Yes.
I need that.
Because they're only in like their like late 30s, you know, like mom's probably like 40 at the oldest, you know. Like,
sure, yeah. Like, and like Joe and Cherry and all them, they're probably like 25, you know. Like
I don't want to guess what their ages are, you know. They're legal adults, is at the very least what's going on here.
Their brains have finished for
I was just clarifying that the mom is clearly like much older at the very least than Joe and all of them.
Right.
For the most part. Yeah. I think we can extrapolate a little bit that there was a point that Cherry Blossom mentioned that it was like 8 or 10 years ago or something like that. That was the last time they saw him.
And they looked like about high school. So.
Yeah, which means they'd probably be about 25 to 26 or what have you.
Yeah.
Maybe 28, 29 at the most.
But they are definitely 20s dudes. And
yes.
So... Yeah, and also good on you, Joe, because a lot of dudes in their 20s still don't have a lot of emotional intelligence. So
that's what I'm telling you.
Good job.
He's the Buddha of the group. He's attained enlightenment and nirvana,
and
just enjoys good food. You know, like and obviously he applies that food properly. But
exactly.
you know,
his body knows what to do with it.
Yeah. Also, some people are just blessed with genetics that like sometimes just.
See, that's why Cherry doesn't like, they get on each other's nerves so much. Has such a bone to pick because at one point when they were in high school, they were both like, let's get fit. Yeah, they went to the gym together. And then quickly, the whole situation.
In 3 months, Cherry is like, I'm toned, I'm lean. And then Joe is like, oh.
Yeah, like the whole Reki Longa situation of, oh, he's so much better than me now. They were at one point benching about the same. And then suddenly Joe's like just stacking on extra, 45 plates.
Just doubles his weight, like easily. Yeah. Oh my God. Someone who has a runner's build, just particularly in that regard, there was that moment when I realized that all of my friends in high school, other than like one, basically all just widened. And I was like, well, I'm getting taller.
Yeah.
Like I ended up taller than all of them.
I think so.
Yeah, all of them. And all of them, other than like one, just went like, and I was like,
yeah.
Well, I can run faster than all of them. Well, maybe like almost all of them. Like, yeah, I'm fast.
But yeah, so my headcanon, and I would love to see if there's any fan art of this. At some point, Joe and Cherry worked out together as high schoolers, and I
could see that.
Created
Joe's spotting for Cherry would just be phenomenal.
He just picks it up with the one hand,
It's like, you've got it. Get one more rep.
Yeah.
I need wholesome gym bro Joe, basically like encouraging all of them at the gym.
Right.
And I think what would be really cool is that Shadow's the one that's actually like got the muscle or what have you, but he actually like is a little bit like nervous about becoming maybe like too big or what have you, because he's like, I don't want to like scare people with how like intense my muscles can be. I'm still trying to get a girlfriend, and it's like, no, man. You gotta go full passion with anything that you're going after.
They go to the leg press machine, and he's like, you can do like 3 more 45 plates on each side. Let's go.
Easily. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon to get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.